I'm going to take a little bit of water, and then we're going to start.
So I came over here to visit with her, and she said, let's take a ride around the property. She was 93 years old. We got in her Gator, and she drove me all over the property.
I was like a mad woman driving around my little green machine.
We went across the fields. She showed me where the owls roosted. We went through the woods, and we got to this one spot in the middle of the field where there was a big, tall, steep mountain. And it was something she had created so that her grandchildren could toboggan. She said to me, do you want to go up? And I said, yes. And we went round and round and round. And on top were 2 wooden swings. And we looked at each other and we said, let's do it. And we're swinging away, looking over this vast hillside, fields, looking across Hopewell Borough at the other lands that we've preserved. And Betty and I swung up there and we talked about the forever quality of land. Why do we care about this? It is a forever legacy. It makes a difference. And she told me how she felt about that. And I've never forgotten that moment. Betty was an amazing woman. She was smart, she was thoughtful, and she was passionate. It wasn't all one big property when she bought it, but she started putting pieces together until it got bigger and bigger. She spent 40 years putting together all of this.
I know I'm not supposed to ask this, but how old are you, Betty?
Oh, I like how old I am. I'm 93. I'm going to be 94 in January.
She lived in so many different worlds. She interacted with people at the highest levels, and yet here she was, just Betty on her tractor at the farm. You know, she really cared about the land and being a part of it.
We're really thrilled to be announcing that Betty Wold Johnson's property will be preserved through a donation from her family.
In New Jersey, you find 20 acres here, 50, maybe 100, but here we are, 800 acres of land. That is huge. All of Hopewell Borough could fit right here on the property, and then a third more.
It is a dream for the D&R Greenway to be able to have something like this come to reality.
And so the work we're doing is absolutely critical.
Strange things can happen to protected land or any land when it is sold to someone else. Things can be changed in little bits and pieces. The D&R protect these lands forever.
Betty knew that D&R Greenway was a nonprofit organization whose mission is to preserve and care for land.
Preservation is clearly important for air quality, for water quality, when it comes to habitat for birds or mammals. And this is going to be one of those spots that you really will be as deep in nature as I think you can get in central New Jersey.
With the gift of this property, D&R Greenway began 2022 with 22,000 acres of preserved land. This kind of takes it to yet another level. You know, we started as a small little grassroots staff. We're really going to be looking at how can we do this in the best way possible to make it the best benefit possible.
This is a huge opportunity for everyone in this immediate area.
We're the garden state. Where's the garden going to be one day if we don't take care of some of the lands? So let's try to save as much as we can. There are lots of different ways that you can do it. Save your land forever.